Hey everybody, welcome back to, for the first time, Solo's Gourmet Reviews on regular food. For episode 1, we've got a very special treat. It's an idea submitted by Michael Rapignani. Thank you, Michael. As always, comment down below what you want me to review next. I'll give an honest review. How this works, hold on, let me get my scale. All right, I'm not editing that out. So how these are gonna work, I have some notes here. I've got 6 tenets that makes regular food great. 1, how does it taste? 2, what's the value, price or quantity? 1, what's the 3, presentation. 4, how satisfied are you with it? Do you feel good eating it? 6, just takeaways, description, kind of give y'all a sense of what it is I'm going through right now. And then last is vibes. So before we get to the actual scale, I'm going to go through my likes, my dislikes, initial thoughts, initial reactions. But here we have it, as requested by Michael Rapignani, the bag of burgers. So for those of you curious, this is from Braum's. Braum's is a regional fast food chain. Got this like old fun vibe in there. It's also got like a grocery store. Got good ice cream, good food. But today we've got the bag of burgers. If you're curious what the bag of burgers is, it is really a bag of 6 burgers. I probably won't eat all of them on screen. I know you guys have been commenting and saying, eat them all, but I'm not going to do that. So for just a little bit of a look, this is kind of what we got going. How do they do it? This is burgers. So there's 6 of these bad boys in there. I got mine with cheese. So before we get in the taste test, I want to go over a couple things. So initially you have the bag and you're kind of smelling this like cafeteria vibe of like when you were in school and you knew it was burger day and it was a good day. There's that distinct smell you had, kind of the smell I get from this. Not a bad thing, it's a good thing. Like it's a good simple burger, you know, like if you're throwing burgers on the grill, it's nothing fancy, that's what you like. So what's on these? It's very simple, so I'm gonna unwrap it for you here. So you unwrap it. Now again, we are not going for glamour here with these burgers. Little 360. Now, I got cheese because go big or go home. Let's just get one of these. Whoa. Big time. Ketchup, pickle, cheese. That's all that's on this bad boy. So, before I get into the taste and really take a bite and y'all get to enjoy this, value. So let's talk value. So I think it's like $6 for one of these things. It's like $6.75. And then I also got like a $5 discount for some reason on these things. I don't know. We bought some ice cream with it. Not reviewing that today. Anyway, just a bag of burgers. So I feel like for what you're getting, value is really, really important to me as a reviewer. I really hate spending a lot of money for food that either A, doesn't fill you up, or 2, doesn't taste very good. And so for something that's $6 for 6 burgers, do the math on the price per burger. I can definitely do it. I just don't want to do it live. Okay, so but that's value. Presentation, it's nothing crazy. I'm not a big presentation guy. I don't need all the bells and whistles that you get with a BMW. I'm good with the Camry. And this might be a bicycle of burgers. But who doesn't love riding their bike? You never forget how to ride your bike. Okay. So that gets into the pre-eating qualifications. So I'm going to take a bite. I have my water somewhere. Okay. As this will go, every single food review will have a drink of water before I try it to cleanse the palate. We'll have one or many bites. Depends on how hungry I am. It's good stuff. Okay, one more bite. Okay. Okay. So 2 bites. I've had Bag of Burgers many times, so don't need to really dive into the whole entire burger to give you guys a good picture. Earlier I said kind of a cafeteria burger, kind of a burger smell, but I wouldn't really say that. It's just one of those burgers that if you ever were at like a birthday party or a cookout when you were a little kid, just like that salty burger smell, that salty burger taste, not really a grill taste, but you know what I mean? That's kind of what it tastes like. It's just a very basic, salty burger with cheese. Like it is the most basic, fundamental burger. And honestly, I think that's what I love about it. Like, I'm not going to say this is the best thing I've ever had, but I think taste needs to be, it's kind of split into 2 things, right? So if like you're going for good food, then you have to be very critical about the food and if it's good. You know, if I'm paying a lot for a steak, the steak needs to be cooked well. It needs to be, cooked the way I want it. It needs to have flavor. It needs to have a good crust, in my opinion. But like when I'm getting fast food, and this is gourmet opinions on regular food, like the taste is kind of whatever you make it to be. I like fast food because it's not trying to be something it's not. It's just trying to be something cheap, easy that you can have on a Friday night before St. Patrick's Day, And I think it just accomplishes that pretty well. I'd probably give it, now if a regular person had these, and by regular I mean anyone but not me, they'd probably give it like a 5 or a 6. It's not bad. It's not going to do anything crazy. For someone like me that is not very picky, I'd probably give it a 7. Honestly, like it is a 7 on taste, 10 on value, presentation 10. Why not? And honestly, satisfaction-wise, like because you're getting so much food with the value, you leave so satisfied and full. And the best part is because each burger's individually wrapped. Let's say I didn't eat all of these tonight. You could just throw them in the fridge and have one warm it up tomorrow. I've done that before. They're great. But I like it because, sometimes it's not overly greasy. It's not overly crazy. It's just very basic, very good. It'll fill you up. You can have as little or as much as you want. I'll probably have 1 or 2 and I'll save them. And then when I get home for St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, I'll have the rest of the bag of burgers. So all in all, obviously, you know what they say here on Solo's Gourmet Opinions. It's the first episode, so we're making up all of our monikers now. Taste is king and value is queen. So since value is getting a 10, I would probably say taste is about a 7. So all in all, this comes out, bag of burgers, 7, 7.5. I don't really have like a going away tag long, so stay solo. I don't know.